Viewers, today I have 5 news stories for you. Mostly I have 2 or 3 news stories. People say, Sajid, always 3 news stories. So today I have 5 news stories for you. Firstly, viewers, Prosperity Party, ruling party in Ethiopia, has held a detailed meeting for 2 days. The meeting continued. Now, a statement has been issued by the Prosperity Party, an important meeting because we were waiting for a statement of this party about the release of TPLF leaders and upcoming national dialogue. Secondly, Oromia regional government says that Oromo Liberation Army is splitting into different factions, and there are splits in OLA, and in coming days, OLA could split in more than one factions. How true is this claim? And thirdly, Oromo Liberation Army today kidnapped communication affairs in charge of a district in southern Oromia. We have a picture of the kidnapped government official for you. Thirdly, Colonel Gebre of Tigray Defense Force has been away for the past few months. We have not seen him. We know that since the start of this war, he has been updating us about battlefield situation, but he was not seen in the past few months. That is why rumors going around that he had been killed. But suddenly today, just a few minutes ago, he appeared on DWTV. I have a video clip for you. And lastly, Dr. Tedros, Tigrayan WHO head, is speaking on international forums about the blockade, which Tigray is under, the siege which Tigray is under. We have a statement of Dr. Tedros for you. Firstly, viewers, Prosperity Party, ruling party in Ethiopia, Amhara, Oromia regions, has held a detailed meeting which went on for, I think, 2 days. A statement has been issued after the conclusion of this meeting. Firstly, Prosperity Party is backing all actions taken by the government so far. So it's backing the release of Oromo leaders and TPLF leaders as well. There are no disagreements in the party regarding the release of TPLF leaders. The only voices we are hearing against the release of TPLF leaders are from Amhara region, from some parties, opposition parties. PP, there are no disagreements in PP. Secondly, the party says that it is working to prepare an agenda for the upcoming national dialogue. It's a very important point, viewers. What is going to be the agenda on which national dialogue will be held? It's very important because we know that 2 Amhara leaders have spoken in the past few hours. They are rejecting any talks about Western Tigray, about Humra, Volkai, Sagri. They do not want to be, they do not want Humra, Volkai, Sagri to be part of any talks. So let's see which agenda will be finalized by PP in consultation with other stakeholders. That remains to be seen. Secondly, viewers, Oromia region, where Hello Adogna, who is spokesperson of Oromia regional government, held a press conference a few hours ago. He claims that Oromo Liberation Army, Shene, he said, is splitting into different factions. He said that in the past, in recent weeks, regional forces have intensified operations against OLA. That is why there are splits and divisions in OLA, and OLA could split into different factions in coming days. He said that action was taken against more than 800 OLA members within the past 2 weeks. OLA is saying the same, viewers. OLA says that it has intensified its operations in different parts of Oromia. Is OLA splitting? We don't have any reliable information to say that OLA is splitting. So far, we don't have any credible information. We'll share with you if you have some reliable information. Uh, Thirdly, viewers, communication office head of a district has been kidnapped by Oromo Liberation Army. Goro Dola is the name of the district, Wareda. It is in Guji zone of Oromia, southern Oromia. You can see the picture. The man is in charge of Goro Dola Communication Office. He is now in the custody of Oromo Liberation Army. There is significant presence of OLA in southern and western Oromia, in Guji, Purana, southern Oromia. Last, viewers, two video clips for you. First one shows Col Gebre of Tigray Defense Force. He has appeared on DWTV. All rumors regarding his death in a drone strike have been dispelled. He is alive. He has appeared on DWTV. And second video clip is a statement of Dr. Tedros, WHO head. He is speaking on international level about the siege and blockade of Tigray. He says that lack of humanitarian access to Tigray is a message for international community that it's an insult to humanity. That Tigray with 7 million population is still inaccessible. WHO cannot reach Tigray. It can enter Amhara, it can enter Afar, but it has not been allowed to provide medicines, to provide aid deliveries to Tigray. Watch two video clips. First video clip shows Col Gebre. Second one shows Dr. Tedros, WHO head, talking about Tigray. Thank you for watching.
ሰራዊት እንደፈጸመው አስመስሎ ያቀርብ ነበር። ፍጹም ውሸት ነው። ሰራዊት በውሸት የተገነባ ስለሆነ በትግራይ ላይ የፈጸሙት ጭፍጨፋ ገልብጠው ነበር ሲያወሩ የነበሩ። እነሱ በከባድ መሳሪያና በድሮን በአውሮፕላን የደበደቡት ህዝብ የትግራይ ሰራዊት ፈጸመው ሲሉ ነበር። ግን ውሸቱ ድራማ ነበር፣ የተቀነባበረ ድራማ ነበር። የተቀነባበረ ድራማውም ቢሆን አልቻሉበትም። ህዝቡ የአማራ ህዝብና የአፋር ህዝብም ያፈርስባቸው ነበር። የትግራይ ሰራዊት ዲሲፕሊንድ ነው። እንዲ በምጥ የተያዙ እናቶች እንኳ በስርዓቱ የሚያዋልድ
I have said it before. Tigray, the region, which is a region, Tigray regional state in Ethiopia, with a population of 7 million people. Its population is, by the way, almost equivalent to Norway and Estonia combined. And this region has been under siege for more than a year. Imagine a complete blockade of 7 million people for more than a year, and there is no food, there is no medication, no medicine, no electricity, no telecom, no media, nobody can report. And when there is no telephone, I think accessing families is difficult. No cash, no bank service. And imagine the impact of all this on health. Lack of medicine has direct impact and people are dying. But lack of food also kills. And on top of that, daily drone attacks is killing people. I think 3 days ago, more than 50 were killed, civilians, including children. And yesterday, more than 17 were killed. This is a daily event. And people are living under constant fear. And you can imagine how that impacts also the health of people, mental health. And when drugs are not available, having all these wounded civilians, you can imagine where they can get the support or treatment they can. From our side, we have been trying, from WHO side, trying to have access to send drugs to Tigray and the other affected areas by the conflict, Afar and Amhara regions, we were permitted to send medicines to Afar region and Amhara region, while we were not allowed to send to Tigray region.